Well, I'm very aware that when you're travelling with kids over the holidays, it can be an exercise in itself, keeping them both A, happy and B, busy for the duration. Well, the place that I'm travelling to today, right next to big, beautiful Mount Barney, has a program dedicated to running the little ones off their feet, and I guarantee you, you'll love it just as much as them, if not more so, because this is one of my favourite spots in Queensland. Let's go. Now, the scenic rim is filled with peaceful and picturesque getaway options, but my pick is Mt Barney Lodge Country Retreat, which is nestled in the foothills of the World Heritage listed Mt Barney National Park. Owners Innes and Tracy absolutely love the area and have developed a range of school holiday activities around their property for the whole family. People who are coming from the city and they come in here and they're just surrounded by nature, you get to see the effect that has on people.
And I think that's part of what renews us. Like,
yeah.
You know, tourism is 24/7, 365. But when you feel that love, when you feel that awe, when you feel that wonder, you sit there and you go, yeah, that's right. That's not a bad looking view we've got behind us.
One of the great features of Mt Barney Lodge is all the accommodation options, from campsites to glamping in luxury trailers and the heritage homesteads.
When my parents designed the property, that was a critical point that they just did so well. That range of accommodation allows us as a business to exist when camping's quiet, but for our customers, it's perfect.
And quite often people will come in at the entry level, not that there's anything bottom about camping, but they'll often come in camping and check out the glamping and go, next time we'll take it a bit easier, but then it's up to the huts and then up to the homesteads from there.
After setting up tent or settling into a cosy cottage, the adventure begins. Kids are whisked away for an afternoon and night filled with fun and games, whilst the adults get to discover everything this beautiful area has to offer on a sunset eco tour.
So this is Boolamoola Homestead. It was the second homestead on the property after the original Maringarara. It's actually a house that they've cut in half and they've reassembled back together like Lego. So they've chopped it down the middle, dropped the roof, put on new verandas, and with a bit of paint it's as good as new.
The longer Innes and Tracy lived in this area, the more they fell in love with the land, and they loved the chance to show off the local wildlife that called this area home.
Oh yes, there's redneck wallabies to our right. And funnily enough, the grass they sit in is called kangaroo grass.
Look at that beautiful sky. It's lost on you, no doubt, Trace, but for us city folk, that is...
No, that's still pretty spectacular.
With the sun starting to set, Tracy has a few treats for everyone on the tour.
So here's to Barry and Jennifer at Barney Creek Vineyard.
My kind of tour. Cheers, everyone. So, Trace, here I was thinking that the kids are well and truly taken care of, but maybe the adults are losing it, but...
Where would you rather be, Chris?
What is this?
Our tagline for the lodge is sharing our wilderness heritage. What better way than over a cheese platter and some nice wine?
We're certainly doing that, because I've got to tell you, like, as we travel a fair bit around, like, this is such a rarity. Like, what you guys offer is absolutely incredible. It's a really special thing.
Yeah, well, it could be also that ecotourism really lends itself to this style of activity. We're not about big numbers, and we're not about sausage factory. It's intimacy, it's sharing, it's real connections.
Once the sun has dropped below the amber-coloured horizon, the adults have a bit more free time back at the accommodation before the kids return. Now stick around, because after the break, I'll be releasing my inner child and getting involved with all the kids' activities here at Mt Barney Lodge Country Retreat. Mt Barney is the perfect place to take the kids for an outdoor adventure. There is so much for them to explore and ample opportunity to get hands-on with nature. For us older folk, however, whose youthful enthusiasm started to dwindle just a little bit with age, you may just want to kick back with a nice cool drink by the babbling creek and soak up this absolutely stunning scenery. Nothing wrong with that, but myself and this happy group of campers behind me have decided to take on Mt Barney in a whole different manner and dip into a day chock-a-block full of fun and games. And it starts a little bit like this. Everyone ready? Yeah. Let's go. Innes and Tracy, who own Mt Barney Lodge, did not muck around when they planned the activities for their school holiday program. So before the break, you saw all the great stuff adults can get up to, but now it's time for the kids to have fun. So you take the term hands-on quite literally here at Mt Barney, don't you, mate?
Absolutely, and why not? This is the fun stuff.
Yeah.
This is what you really get into. Rock climbing is an awesome activity, and whether it's from the corporate right down to the young kid with their family, brilliant way to build trust, to build communication, brilliant fun.
And this is, I've been here a few times, as you know, and that walk up here is a side of Mt Barney I've never seen before. It's just so beautiful, just to walk here.
The landscape just opens up in front of you and you're just sitting there going, wow, really?
Going good, Gemma? Great stuff.
Well done.
Yep, head to your right, buddy.
Yes, Bruce, you talk about bonding experiences, and here you are belaying your own son. It doesn't get much better than that, does it?
Mate, this is just, the stuff you just want your kids to do growing up. It's what I did when I was a kid. I'm just so glad these guys are into it and enjoying it.
With such a beautiful property and breathtaking surrounding areas to explore, Tracy and Ennis try to incorporate the natural environment as much as possible into all the activities.
So this activity is like something out of a Mark Twain novel. All the kids are building a craft for the highly anticipated Mt Barney boat race. The only rule, you need to make it out of 3 natural materials, which is exactly what we're doing right now. And just quietly, we're looking real good. I love what you've done there, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the 2015 Rock to Rock Mt Barney boat race. Are our launchers ready? Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Go! Yeah! Let's go get them. This is tight. What a race. Look at this. Oh! Like that. Second. That was all right. That's not bad. Let's see, we're on the podium. Come on. All right.
The next activity is also nature inspired. The kids have to find something on the property to use as a design for their very own lantern. As part of the Bush Kids program, Innes leads the kids on a discovery bushwalk, opening their little eyes to the natural beauty that can be found around Mt Barney.
That's what we've got here, mate. That is beautiful.
This is the lemon myrtle tree. Scrunch it up in your fingers and have a...
This is just gold for kids, hey? Like, not an Xbox on the side, but they're actually getting leaves and sort of scrunching them up, like hands-on nature. That's pretty much what you're delivering.
The inspiration comes from nature.
Yeah.
All we're doing is just getting them outdoors and letting them have that time.
Yeah, and as you can see, you're getting avid attention.
Oh, they're loving it.
Yeah.
They're loving it.
Yeah.
So, well done, kids.
The adults get to enjoy their own sunset tour while the kids are being entertained. And at the end of the night, Ennis puts on a barbecue dinner topped off with damper around a crackling fire.
Don't you burn my damper. You know how I like it. You know how I like it. Made pretty good weight in today. Smiling faces around a campfire.
You betcha. Wait until they get covered in golden syrup.
Yeah, that's
Mum
right.
and Dad. It's perfect.
You looking forward to that, mate? Golden syrup on your damper?
Now, if you want to enjoy a getaway like this, and I would highly encourage you to do exactly that with your family, then get in contact with Tracy and Innes at Mt Barney Lodge Country Retreat. Campsites start at $16 per person and $8 for kids. They also have a glamping option for couples that like it a little bit more fancy, starting at $100 per night for 2 people. They also have the cabins and Queenslander homesteads for larger groups. The activity program can be found on their website, and make sure you book ahead so you don't miss out on everything that Mt Barney has to offer.